There we go. What up, guys? This is Brandon, and I'm here with Mark, Tony
What's up, everybody?
Cosman, Dave Wheeler.
What up?
So
Yo.
we're doing a live stream here because we cannot be within 6 feet of each other. So I figured
Saturday
get in
live.
some people
It's true.
too. Get in some
I don't-
people we
I don't-
normally don't get into the studio. So
Yeah, I'll get within 6 feet of anybody. I don't care.
wild card over
Oh,
here.
hi, Ollie. Hi, buddy.
Hey, what up, buddy?
You going to bed?
Yeah.
Okay. Good night, bud. Love you.
Good night, Ollie.
Be gone.
Just like
Be
that.
gone with you.
Yeah. Pretty funny. There was a teacher that was giving classes online, and his 21-year-old kid kept photo bombing. So he one day he came in like he was a hunter, and the next day was
That's
scuba
hilarious.
diving. Yeah, that was.
It's good stuff.
Whoa. What?
Who do we got going on? We got one
What?
viewer in here.
So
Okay. Yeah, that'll be Monday.
Here we go.
I'm combining 2 old play sets into one for him.
No worries.
So,
See
What's
Frankenstein.
who's in there.
what's
what I
the
do.
newest? What's
Oh,
the
you got
newest
the spawn
toy you
out,
picked up, Wheeler?
Whoa.
Yeah.
Sorry, my audio. Well, my audio just went totally wonky. I might have to bail and grab my laptop and then come back up.
All right.
So
All right. We'll start with
will
Cosman then.
Be right back because I'm getting echoes of people.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. All right. Yeah, that's fine.
Echo.
Be right back.
All right. So anyway,
What's
he'll
your
be right
newest
back.
toy, Cos?
What's my newest?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
All
I
the
guess
quarantine dudes.
technically speaking, my newest toy would be me.
Oh yeah, the
Sweet.
custom, the custom.
Wheeler made that for you. That's
Easy.
awesome.
I even got my little 1/6 scale Groot there.
That's pretty sweet. He needs
Yeah.
some of the props, so you got to give him the Thor's hammer and the shield.
Well, I got these for him too.
Oh, sweet!
Oh,
You
well,
found
tiniest,
those.
I got that one, and Mark, you're gonna be jealous. Yeah.
Can you help me get some jammies for her?
Yep. Just a second. And I got the Green Ranger one.
I don't really get the Rangers.
Well,
That's cool though.
accessories.
Come on, the
Right?
Power Rangers, man.
It'll look cool.
Everyone
in
loves
the
Power
configuration
Rangers.
Pictures.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, I was happy to find that little mini Prime finally.
Yeah. Give me 2 minutes, guys. I'll be right back.
All right, I'll take you off the stream for a second. There we go. All right. So what do you? Now it's kind of back to the normal too, without Chad.
Yeah,
We'll miss
so
Chad, but hopefully he'll be on later.
I'm just
Holy
sitting
God.
here.
Let's see what you got. Show me what you've got. Oh no. What?
Godzilla babies.
Oh, Godzilla babies from the Matthew Broderick movie.
Yeah.
Oh God.
I'm pretty big into those. I buy a lot of those. Yeah, I don't know. I just got a bunch of junk sitting around. Always, my place.
Always got some toys laying around. Where did you get that one? That from what's its face from Toy Story, but
Lotso. It's funny because me and Mark Hall have a running joke with this. I found him at a thrift store and I just started photobombing Mark Hall with Lotso. So then he found a Lotso. Actually,
the same size?
I found a bigger one. There's the one that I found was bigger. So dude, it's a cool fig. So we both were like, oh, he had to go get one. A lot of times I'll Mark Hall and I will battle to see who can get stuff that the other one doesn't. Yeah, I don't know. Build the figures that I got for sale. Are you doing? So you got the photo challenge tomorrow, Brandon?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. But what is that? What piece is that to? Other way, yeah. There you go.
It's the chemo crotch, I guess you would say.
The chemo crotch.
I don't know. I got some Killer Croc arm.
Is that the last one, the latest wave one, or an older one?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
This one.
Nice.
Bunch of anti-monitor.
see. Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, I picked up that Black Widow wave, but
Yeah, not too much.
all.
Yeah, check the Instagram, guys. Check the Instagram channel, Instagram page. You guys should be able to see that Mark's unboxing of the Black Widow wave. Looks pretty sweet at the Build-A-Figure.
That was a great.
You moving boxes.
Yeah. Always moving things, man. I have too many toys. Kind of bummed no swap tomorrow.
Yeah, we would have been having a hell of a swap.
Well, it's gonna be 100 tables.
Yeah,
You know,
at the
so
VFW.
that's kind of a bummer.
Ugh.
Go on the move and grab
what
at
you got.
least grab this Crimson Dynamo. We can check out these guys. I mean, I do have this.
No, wait a second. We're going to be adding David Wheeler and
Yo.
what up?
I mean,
Is
I
that
do have this.
the Demon Goblin one?
Oh, Demo Goblin. Yeah, man.
Yeah, but I haven't got the. I have the slider. I haven't opened
I'm
it yet.
back.
You just missed the chemo crotch and the demo
I
goblin.
want that so bad.
You only missing the 2 pieces, right?
I'm missing 4.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Dynamo?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, I need the head, the chest, and an arm and a leg.
Some
Alright.
dropped at the Lake Street Target.
Right on. Whoa, whoa! Demo Goblin head down.
I'm going to. So yeah, Mark just showed some couple Build-A-Figure pieces he had for sale.
Nice.
Kaz showed off his mini Kaz,
Oh, nice.
custom Kaz. What about you, Dave? What any new things you've gotten?
Man, well, I'm...
The
Oh,
Gladiator.
let's see. Give me one sec. So I have, you can kind of see, I don't know, you can see some of my wrestling figures back here. I haven't been going out much, so like I've
Yeah,
been
it's
kind of
been-
fixing up the figures I have. So like I did a head swap and a touch up
Yes.
on Punk.
Oh, nice. Which
And,
head
like,
did you use?
it's from some random basic that I got from Matt Lind, and it looks a lot better. It's much better proportioned. It made a really nice looking Punk. I need to find a Mattel spinner belt to give him so I can have him holding that and
nice.
hopping the barricade.
Giving the kiss to Vince.
Yeah, and so
Vince.
yeah, right. And then I started kind of trying to accumulate like figures of people that I've worked with, like done merch or gear or drawn on posters. So like I worked with a couple folks in like Chikara that were pretty friggin' awesome. So like, yeah, I actually don't know if I should show this one because I don't know if technically Under the Mask is a rather famous wrestler that everybody knows quite well. But I won't show him. But like Drew Gulak, I got back there. I did some posters with him on it. I did. This is the one that's been keeping me busy. I know. I know Brandon knows about this. I'm actually doing a Zack Ryder and Kurt Hawkins for Zack Ryder.
Yeah.
And soon Kurt Hawkins, hopefully.
Hopefully.
We'll see. I mean, with the whole.
What's with the crazy like?
Yeah, I don't know. It might be my phone. Let me get it out of there real quick.
So I don't know. You can see the. So it's his WrestleMania 35 year.
Explode.
Yeah. Oh,
So-
nice. Yeah, that's a great to the Christian and Edge.
Yeah, it's Christian's WrestleMania 20 gear. It's actually the funny thing is the WrestleMania 20 Christian figure is one of my favorite wrestling figures of all time. So like that's why I wanted to make this like for my personal collection, and I posted it up in the pod group, and like Ryder messaged me immediately and was like, "Make me one." Like, okay.
Exactly right.
So
Dude, he's been wanting that forever.
I know. I was super stoked, and there's a dude who just did another one in the group, and I was looking at it, and it's kind of weird looking. I can't figure out what it is, but like, everything looks gold.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I'm working on Hawkins right now, and yeah, man, I've been making so many wrestling figs lately.
That Silver Surfer.
Is that the Hasbro Silver Surfer?
The little mini.
Oh, right on. Nice.
Nice.
Is that the one that came with Galactus?
Yeah, I have the Galactus. I don't know where this little board's around here somewhere.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, for me, I haven't
I'm
really,
dabbing.
just like everyone's saying, all the quarantines kind of kept us from actually toy hunting. Like I've done some online stuff, but
I was
not
like,
really too
I
much.
don't even know how to do it.
Like, how do I dab?
I'm too old.
But yeah, I got
I'm out
this.
of
It's the only
touch.
real thing I got. The network
Remember that
spotlight.
was a thing? Dabbing
Vince
was a
McMahon.
thing at first.
Dude, that was like a couple years ago, like 4 or 5 years ago.
I-
But it's still a thing. But
I
yeah,
will
there's Vince.
Still
Nice.
a thing.
I will
from-
say, I because I did some eBaying.
Yeah.
And I did a eBaying, and then I got some from the posse, because originally, boom, Super Mutant Mikey.
nice.
Now, boom,
Oh, you got them all. Okay.
Squad.
So when did those come
Nice.
out?
These came out like 93, 94. 1994. The cool thing is I think Takara did a release over in Japan, 2 of these that
Mhm.
had like clip-on shells and clip-on armor,
Oh, nice.
and like a bunch of other stuff. And it was really cool looking. Like these are the Playmates ones, but I remember as a little kid, the thing that stood out for me about these was the fact that they have knee and elbow joints, and for a Playmates toy at the time, that was
Like,
That was
You like when they get
mind-boggling.
the shoulder and
yeah. You
Got to
know,
be able to do those ninja poses.
hit like this big boot.
Yeah.
Uh, you know, like so.
jackknife.
Yeah.
this is that's one of the other things I got.
Nice.
So is that the Ultimate Edition one?
Yeah, it is.
Nice. Those are nice. The Ultimate Edition Triple H is the best Triple H figure I've ever owned in my life.
Man, I just
Yeah.
can't bring myself to drop, what is it, $30 on it?
Yeah.
It's like I have a
It'll go
Jax
on
one.
it'll go on clearance in like
Well, like I
a
said,
couple
I
months as soon as the Cena and the Becky one come out.
Yeah.
I got them to price match this from Amazon for $24.99.
Oh yeah, nice.
So I was
Next grocery run. No.
I was a little more
Nightwing.
content
Is
with
that
paying
Graham?
that.
Is Graham Nightwing L?
Yeah, probably.
Nice. Squad goals.
Squad goals.
Yeah, brother. It's weird because I'm like just putting these off to the sides because it's like, oh man, this is cool. I did finish one of my favorite customs that I've made of who used to be a very underrated wrestler, but is really fun to see getting success now. Is yes, freshly squeezed Orange Cassidy. I actually, the fun thing is these jeans I made out of my old jeans.
Nice.
No hand
Awesome.
style guy.
Huh?
Yeah, he's the guy who kicks you lightly and then
Yep.
No
right
hands.
back.
Yep. He usually has his hands in his pocket.
Yeah.
Okay.
He could do it. He could do a suicide dive with no hands.
Yep.
So I know that Dave probably has a ton of stories, obviously, with wrestling. Brandon, do you have any? Like,
One time, Virgil tried to get me to buy a signed 8x10 by him at Wizard World Philly, and I had to back away slowly.
Wait,
I
what?
was like, oh, what? I was like, I gotta go somewhere. It's like, yeah, you weren't, even my top 20 favorite wrestlers, Virgil.
oh
Oh,
no,
dude. I don't know where it is.
I
I'd have to find it.
Trying to get any of that meat sauce, man.
So I have a picture from, it was like my second San Diego, and like Lonely Virgil had just become a thing. And I was walking by, and like Axe and Smash were in this row, like no one was talking to them. I walked up, I'm like, hey, I'm a huge fan. And they're like, yeah, it's $30 for a picture, brother. I'm just like, I don't have $30 for a photograph that I have to take with my phone. That's a flip phone at the time. And like Virgil just looks at me and he's like, I'll do it for 10. And I'm just like, all right. So like, I had $10 on me, and he gave me a signed 8x10 of him, Ted DiBiase, and Andre.
Oh, nice.
And so I have this autographed picture of Virgil that I had for like, that was 2007, I think, when I got that.
Oh god,
and
I saw him in 2006.
What?
I saw him in 2006.
See, and like DiBiase worked a show that I did some posters and stuff when I was like, holy crap, I can get this to be something meaningful. And I got DiBiase to sign it. So I'm like, Well,
Right.
now we just need Andre. Oh,
Yeah, right. That was like you probably like 13 years too late, right? Was he?
oh
94,
dude,
95,
yeah, dude, way too late. I missed that boat by a friggin' mile.
Just go to the big show and be like, "I loved your dad's work, man. Can you sign for him?"
Dude, so did any of you guys ever go to like the WWE signings or WWF signings in like the Mall of America rotunda, like the Sam Goody rotunda?
I would
They
have
used
if
to
I
have?
lived out here.
No.
So I went one time and they were like closing up, and I was like the end of the line. So like
Oh,
people were like
no.
literally getting up and just walking away, and there's still like probably like 20 people in line. So it's like, oh man, it's like Brock Lesnar, like there's all these people, and it's like, oh he left, oh she left, oh he left, and like Big Show was literally like getting up to leave, and it was like him and I think like Mark Jindrak
Oh,
that
nice.
were left like they're signing, and I'm like. Jindrak was cool, like he was totally nice, and then like Big Show was like literally getting up to leave, and I'm like Joe, like I'm a huge fan, blah, like freaking out. And like I was a tall, lanky kid, like I'm still a big dude, but like I used to be like about that big around.
Yeah.
And he's like, if you can give me a high five, I'll sign your program.
Nice.
And he just goes and sticks his hand straight up.
Yeah, what was he? 6'10"? Right?
Oh, he's 7'2".
Oh, the Big Show. Yeah, no, I thought you meant
Yeah.
Jindrak. Sorry.
No. And
Yeah,
so
yeah,
I'm like, okay. And like the WWE security guys are like looking at me, and I'm just like, can I get a running start?
Yeah.
And so he's like, whatever, kid. And he like backs off, and I just go like just huffing and like leap, and it's just like,
Barely. Though. You got it
I
though.
just barely hit it. And he's like, I would have signed it anyway, and he like signed my book. Like,
Nice. Did you watch his show on YouTube on Netflix?
I started to. It's not bad. Like,
I
Yeah.
enjoyed it.
I think it's more.
watched-
It's more for people that understand the wrestling business too, and just seeing
oh, for
like
sure.
they're a fan. It's like, oh, like that's hilarious.
Stuff like that's cool because it's like you get to see like their behind the scenes personalities.
Yeah, I mean, this one's a straight up sitcom. I mean, it's I mean, and like any like the network, the WWE network stuff, like that I love. Like I don't watch as much wrestling on there as I watch like the interviews and behind the scenes, like the Broken Skull sessions with
those are good,
Austin and yeah. I mean, there's some that I used to really like that were like the ride-alongs,
Mm-hmm.
and then they became so heavily scripted, and it's like this is moment. But
the little cartoon stories they were doing. Do you remember what those were called?
Oh, Camp WWE.
Yeah, those are fun.
Cool.
Yeah, those were fun. It was so weird because like some of them were voiced by them and others weren't. It was like rock and wrestling. It's like nobody. It's friggin' I can't think of his name. Raymond's brother from Everybody Loves Raymond.
Oh, Brad
Garrett.
Yeah.
He voiced Hogan.
Oh, nice.
It's like so it's one of those things where
they were filming it during the
Makes
time when it was
sense,
kind of
though.
like, dude, let's not have the actual Hogan.
Or like it's that thing of like I think the only ones that voiced themselves were like Captain Lou, and even then he didn't. I don't think he did it all the time. And then they had like the inner splice.
Oh, nice. Did they have Piper do himself?
No.
Oh, okay.
I don't think so. Anyways, I think he did like the live sections, but dude, that used to be my jam. That was rebroadcast on Public Access Channel 6 growing up. Was Rockin' Wrestling and then Exo Squad, but Exo Squad in like German.
I loved German. I loved the Super Mario Brothers show with Captain
Lou. I do the Mario. We're
yeah.
gonna get you so bad.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
So there was
an old one.
There was like a time like
Emo Crotch probably should see a doctor about that. Nice, Grayson.
We should.
Well, because I had showed a picture of a Build-A-Figure. It was Chemo's crotch.
So I don't know how long ago it was. It was probably close to 20 years ago. And I know a couple of you guys probably know my cousin Ray Webby used to do a ton of wrestling promotions in the cities and stuff back in the day before he passed. We were at the West St. Paul Armory, and I don't remember who it was that was wrestling at the time, but they were like, something happened and one of the camera guys didn't show up.
Oh no.
And they were like, can you hold a camera? And I'm like, yeah. They're like, all right, good. Get up on the ring,
Nice. Get up.
stand in the corner, like
Oh, you were
on the-
post cam.
on
Oh,
the
no.
outside of
Totally
the
missed.
ring. Hold on, and then hold on to the camera, and just keep an eye on them. Look through the camera. Keep an eye on the wrestlers. I was like, okay.
Nice.
So I'm standing there, and so nobody told me nothing beforehand or whatever.
Mhm.
And so I'm standing there, I'm holding, and I see the guys. They decided they were going to go back and forth between the turnbuckles,
Yeah.
and so they did the classic, like, you know, go this way, go that way, go this way, go that way, and then all of a sudden the last one, when I thought they were going to go back to the other side, he quick swung them around and put them through into the post, which I was standing directly next to, and I didn't lean back, holding onto the ropes, and he
Oh,
caught me
no.
with his shoulder right in my guts,
Ooh.
and I
Oh,
managed
no.
to not go flying off the ring. I held on, I held the camera up and everything. I'm sure you probably heard me go, ooh.
Yeah.
And
Did
then,
you-
so when the matches, when the whole thing was all over, whatever, both the wrestlers came up to me and they like gave me big hugs. They're like, "Are you okay? Are you sure?" And I'm like, "Yeah, no, I'm good. Like, I just wasn't expecting it." They're like, "You took that like a champ,"
Nice.
and I was like,
You missed your
like,
calling,
well,
Kaz. You could have been one of the toughest. That
well,
could have been your gimmick, the toughest cameraman.
"Well, I've always said that if my cousin Ray wouldn't have passed away, I have a feeling that I probably would have ended up wrestling. Like he would have gotten me into it.
It's a
'cause
cool business, man.
he always, you know, he'd always have me with like, I mean, there was one time, I don't remember how many years, this was when I was real young, and me and him and one of his friends and the Iron Sheik, we went out for lunch at Old Country Buffet.
Oh god,
And they basically,
cheeky baby.
like 3 hours later, they came up to us and were like, you guys need to leave.
I bet those guys can throw it down.
Oh, dude.
And it was crazy. And like, I remember there was one time back in the, probably like the late 90s. I'm thinking like 90s, somewhere between 96 and 98. All of a sudden, I get a phone call. The phone rings. My mom answers it, and she's like, "Hey, Tony, it's for you." And I go answer the phone, and I'm like, "Hello?" And all I hear is, "Hey, is this Tony?" And I'm like, "Yeah." It's like, "How's it going, man? Happy birthday!" Because it was my birthday that day. And I'm like, "Who's this?" He's like, "It's Lenny Lane." And I'm like, "What's going on, Lenny?" He's like, "Oh, not much, man. I'm just about to go out and wrestle, but you know, your cousin Ray told me, you know, it was your birthday, and you'd love it if I called." So I was like, "Yeah, thanks, man." So then I like quick ran back to the TV because I was watching Nitro, and I was like, "Oh man,
there he is."
maybe he'll say something," and he didn't, and that was, I mean, it's fine.
That's awesome, though.
But yeah, that was kind of a cool story. Yeah,
Dude,
and I think
the funny thing about wrestlers is like everybody has this image in their head, and it's so 50-50 because it's like either it's dead on, like, you know, just like, oh my god, what the hell, and then other times it's like, oh, you are the nicest person known to man. Like there's I work with a lot of the local indie scene and stuff, and there's legitimately one of the biggest dudes, like, and one of the biggest, scariest dudes on the scene. And I've known him for 3-4 years now, and it goes from like to like afterwards, like, hey man, all right, cool. And it's just like, what?
Like, it doesn't even make sense. It's like, dude, wait a minute.
Yeah, it's like unsettling, but I mean, it's awesome though. Like, do you guys, do any of you guys watch AEW? Just like
On and off.
I mean, is there a way to watch it? Because I'd like
YouTube
to.
highlights.
TV, right?
YouTube has AEW Dark, and then they have like all the highlights and stuff. And usually, I think it's like, Brandon? It's like the week after they put up most of the episode.
Yeah.
But one of the refs for him, Bryce Remsburg, used to work in Chikara, and I worked with him a lot. Got to be really good friends with him, and like when I was down for C2E2, I shot him a message and I'm like, hey man, like whenever you get into town, if you want to swing by the show, let me know. I'll bring my guest pass out and you can get in and just hang out, check out the show. And he's like, oh, they gave us press passes because AEW was a big sponsor.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, that's awesome. I'm like, well, I'm all the way in the back. And he like got to my table and he sits down. He's like, I don't want to go back out there. Can I just sit here for a while? I'm like, yeah, man.
Sure,
We're sitting there and we're shooting the breeze, and like I did up something for his son's birthday, and we're just talking, and like it was funny because like there's people walking by with like AEW hoodies on, being like,
you're like, move
like
along.
that's not Dave Wheeler. Who's
right?
He's a referee.
He should have tried to offer to do comic covers for people.
Oh, dude,
Hey.
I was like, Bryce, you should have brought 8x10. This could have been your friggin' gimmick table for a couple hours. But yeah, and then that night was AEW Revolution, which was super fun. But yeah, I mean, I'm a big indie dude, but like going to an AEW show like had me super pumped because it was like there were a bunch of people that I've
finally
known from
there's
indie
like
scene to hit there.
It's like another venue now. Like it's not just TNA, AEW, Japan.
Dude,
there's another legitimate, a legitimized company in America.
I will say Impact, like, because I went to school down in Savannah, Georgia, and so like going down to Orlando or like going up to Charlotte when TNA was around, or when they were like in their heyday, was like I remember it was like Bound for Glory, I think, up in Charlotte, and Jay Lethal had like just hit it big with the Black Machismo character.
Oh, that was one of the best.
Oh yeah,
like he has the spot on Ric Flair.
There,
Macho Man.
I'll tell you what.
Like you
I
wouldn't
was so confused one day.
Oh
I
no!
was like sitting there. It was on in the background.
Yeah, like,
you looked up.
I hear this. Oh yeah, and I'm like,
huh?
I turn around. I look at the TV. And I'm like, and I sat there for a second. I stared, and I'm like, what? What is going on right now,
dude? Yeah. I had the Black Machismo shirt, and like I'm a giant white dude in Georgia.
Got a lot of looks, right?
Oh, dude, it was funny because like again we were there, and like I picked up that shirt from like Impact, like the TNA shop or whatever. So I had it when I went to the show, and I was doing this stupid macho impression in line with my shades, and they're like, "Can we film that?" I'm like, "Yeah." So I filmed it. So like I'm a DVD extra, like on a random thing. Awesome. My buddy showed me the DVD. I'm like, oh, I wish I could get a copy of that now. But awesome. Actually, you know what? This is one of my favorite stupid little mods that I did recently. So I am a huge.
I need to get a Black Machismo figure.
Dude, I have the Jax Deluxe, or not Deluxe Aggression, whatever they called the Impact version. Yeah. But so I got the classic Mach.
Oh, you got the Legends?
But
you got that one for me, Brandon.
Did I?
Well, this one's the Elite. Yeah. This one's the whoa! There goes his bandana.
Yeah, I got that one for me.
I added
the bandana for the longest time.
That is a zip tie lock for a
piece of
for his creamer. Cream of the
cream rises to the top, man.
Yeah,
rises
to the top.
Yeah, I like how he had so many of them. He'd throw it, and then he'd get another one out. And Mean Gene.
Oh yeah,
why do you have these?
He had so many. It was
just like stashed. Like he had them either in his bandana or his fanny pack. That like he was like, oh my gosh. But yeah, so I have
that's awesome. But that's the Legends one, right? The Elite. Cosman got the bait. I got the bait from him.
I just sold that. I've been selling off a ton of my wrestling figures, like my old Jax ones, and like because I'm really trying to like pare stuff down right now.
Yeah.
And like, it's that thing of like, oh my god, why do I have two of Jesse and Festus? Like biscuits and gravy and gravy and biscuits. Like it's like I don't need two of these. I mean, it's cool because it's like, oh man, this is technically the first Luke Gallows figure of him going.
Well, pretty good face scan.
But it was that thing. I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna sell off a bunch of these, and I just sold off a bunch and kind of put it back into the local indie scene.
Yeah,
to kind of like.
I was just mad I missed the U.S. title spinner.
Oh, dude,
I was like, oh, it's too late. No, but I just saw it too late. That was my fault.
Yeah, well, and I had tossed it up on Posse, and I had tossed it up in a couple wrestling figure groups, and I didn't even think I should have sent you guys pictures first. It was just like just like put it out. Two guys fought over it for a little.
I remember there was some people like there's some guy who posted a bunch of figures, and he had a big Boss Man Elite from like the corporation boss man, and I could have gotten it for steal for like $20. And I asked the guy, and he's like, "Oh, I sold it." I was like, "But could you?" All I did was nicely ask him if he could just put "sold" in the future.
Yeah.
And he's like, "You don't tell me what to do," and then he blocked me. I was like, "Good God!" I was like, "Just a suggestion, like so people don't bother needlessly message you for something."
Well,
that,
I felt terrible because like I've been updating the pictures like as often
but
as I can, but like I went and I shipped out like 15 packages the other day.
yeah, but his post
And
was like 2 years old.
what?
I looked back, his post was like 2 years old.
Oh,
Like
geez.
2018.
Yeah, and like, but like I shipped a bunch out, but like they give you the receipt that's like 20 yards long.
Yeah.
And I mischarged the dude for shipping. He messaged me today and he was like, "Yo, dude, what's up with this? You said it was $9." And I'm like, I'm really sorry, man. I must have looked at it wrong. I pulled up the receipt. I'm like, I totally looked at it wrong. Refunded him a couple bucks. And he's like, "Okay, that's not cool. Just as a heads up." I'm like, I know, man. Like, and thankfully he was cool with it. And like, we're cool. But I felt like,
but it's shipping though. Like
just like
shipping
I'm so sorry.
can be unpredictable. Like especially nowadays. Like I traded somebody a figure and it was like $13 shipping to California because of this. What's going on? It's like it's usually like $8. And I was like, it's not a big deal. I bit the cost because I didn't look at it.
Yeah. Well, and that's the thing is I've been trying to like pull up estimator, like the USPS estimator, and it's like that's so far off. Like I had one that was like it's gonna be $25 to ship, to like this dude's stationed over in South Korea. And,
the guy
and
from the group.
Yeah.
Group? Yeah.
Yeah, and it was like 20. It was like $25, and like I went into the post office. I'm like, how much would it be to email? Because he's buying the America's Most Wanted figs. And they're just like, oh, it's just normal postage. It's probably going to be like $8. It was like $7.90. I'm like, okay, that's fine. I just have to fill out a form. So I don't know.
No, that's not bad at all.
I'm reacquainting myself with the United States Postal Service.
Yeah, I didn't know if they give you a break because you're shipping it to like a base, like a U.S.
Yeah, well, and that's the thing is basically you ship it to like the centralized mail hub, and then it goes overseas.
Nice.
So one fun project. You guys know I'm a big customizer and toy restore guy. I don't like to see anything go to waste. I scored this kind of beat up old boy, and I cleaned him up. I gave him as they say on the pod, big bath. Cleaned him up real nice. I'm gonna clean him up. I have some vinyl paints and whatnot, make him look shiny and new as best I can. And he might stay with me. I might pass him on to someone else. But I've restored 3 now. It's why I prefer to sell local, but it can be hard. You're darn right it can be.
It can be hard,
especially when you're trying to sell expensive stuff.
Yeah.
Well, expensive stuff is selling local. That's like I'd rather buy local so I don't have to pay the shipping costs.
Yeah. I was just talking with Brad from Nerd Now, and I was like, "Yo, dude, I'm getting slammed with commissions, which is great for these wrestling figs." And I'm like, "Can you or Jake just snap some pics when you're in the shop next? Because I'd much rather buy from you guys than go to Target or go to go on eBay. Support a shop that does a lot of good in the community." So, but yeah, so this guy, you might see him at a swap. I'm not sure. I'm gonna clean him up, make him look all pretty. Be a nice display piece.
I always wanted like the
little one,
smaller one of that.
Dude, the funny thing about that one is I've seen that a bunch of times now, and I've come so close. Except every time I pick it up, I'm just like, it needs to be big. Like it just doesn't do it justice. It's like, amazingly enough, in my whole display back here, I only have 2 sets of turtles. And let's see if I can do this because my headphones are plugged in. I'm gonna grab and I'm gonna knock over people because I just grabbed Slimer too. Slimer butt. But I have the storage shell turtles because they were some of my favorites growing up. But it's like that looks cool. Like this guy fighting that, it's like Mark's love of the Sentinels. Like it's like him being like punching Krang in the face.
Yeah.
That just makes me feel good.
That's why I always wanted that first Goken.
Oh, the third party one.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Dude, I don't have it lit up. Otherwise, it'd be a lot easier to see. I have the DreamX. It was going to be the DreamX Krang in Android body, and they lost the license to the Ninja Turtles.
Oh no.
And once they lost the license.
Sorry,
we
Dave.
lost you.
We lost Dave's audio for a second.
Lost Dave's audio.
It might have gone out for a second. Let me.
Maybe his thing came unplugged
Yeah.
when he did the old spinaroonie.
Rooney.
There we go. Nope.
Nope. No. All right. Here, let me.
Can't hear you.
Can't hear you, Dave.
Better?
There we go. Yep. There we go.
Slimer.
Oh, nice Slimer butt. Wait, is that the Diamond Select one? Oh, nice. I need to get that one.
It's so dope.
I'm kind of
Look
mad
at
I
this.
missed that one.
Tony Urbanski is up in here now.
Tony. Hey, buddy.
Tony.
Oh, yeah. It's great. I have it still on the private chat. I flipped over the live comments. My goodness.
Urbanski's rule.
Oh, Doyle rules.
I have a feeling you and your whole family are going down.
Just bought a couple figs from Nerd on sale last night. Right on. Support local or semi-local.
It was in the same state, so it counts.
Yeah, man. No, I got you. Now I'm just like enamored by slime.
Mhm.
This is my problem. Is like being up here. That's why all my toys are behind me.
Yep.
Like I have a very few that are in front of me, except for
nice. I got that one.
Optimus.
Sweet.
Nice.
Oh wait, here I'll show you one of my Slimers I got.
Oh,
the
nothing
you
but
guys,
a Slimer party.
you guys won't see my big boy. Oh.
Nice.
Your
Very
small
nice.
child Optimus.
Yes. Yeah.
I showed this guy before.
Oh,
Ooh,
I ended up
Yeah,
getting
right?
one from him.
Nice.
He sent me he ended up sending me a blank cast, so I was able to touch up the paint.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I think it's actually down in Oliver's room. We used it as a nightlight for a little bit.
Nice.
But I'm freaking reassembling Demo Goblin. He's falling over.
Oh no.
The stand is really cool, but like mine is super loose.
Yeah, I haven't
wow.
opened the White Rabbit yet. I need to do that one of these days.
Try and fix this.
Slimer butt party. There we go.
Wow, this show got weird. Are you surprised?
Yeah. Should not be surprised at all.
Like how many times have every swap? There's at least a few moments. Every time I bend this guy back, I just picture him going wow, like just rocking a sweet metal chord.
He's a part of a hair metal band.
He is definitely a very metal figure.
Which one?
Dude,
the Demo Goblin.
Yeah, that figure is so awesome.
Dude, he's metal.
Having these guys, I had all my goblins up like along lining my thing.
Yeah.
Let's see if you can kind of see him up there.
Yeah.
But freaking Demo Goblin just keeps falling down, so I'm like, I'm not gonna risk busting him because I don't want to have to hunt down new parts. Although I will say, who is it? Is it betting? No, who collects goblins?
Oh,
Grayson.
Grayson Lee.
Little Grayson.
The real Grayson.
Yeah, as they say.
Hold up. In Chicago, if you guys ever get down to Chi-Town, there's a shop that's run by my buddy Romeo called Kapow Collectibles, and I will plug the crap out of them. It's over in Boys Town, Red Line stop. Go over there. It's like, no, Dave Wheeler, not when you are involved. I'm not surprised at all. That's fair. Remember, I have toys for you, so be nice.
Yeah.
And Oliver figured out it was a turtle lair, so he's like, Dad, why do we have another turtle lair? I'm like, this one's for Graham. Can we play with it? No, buddy. This one's for Graham.
He's already turning into it. Like, hey, hey, Dad, let me snipe that from you.
Yeah. But at nearly 4 years old, four in August, but I picked up this bad boy.
Ooh.
So I'm gonna
Iron Goblin. All right.
Yeah, man.
I consider myself a scientist too.
I'm gonna kit bash him. I'm actually gonna use this because the figure underneath is garbage. So I'm gonna put him on a better body, and I'm gonna put him in with my Spidey movie shelf.
Nice.
So I was pretty stoked. God, I love going in there because literally it's like shelves that are like that deep, and it's completely packed with toys,
Nice.
like floor to ceiling. So you could be like, "Can I look in here?" And he's like, "Yeah." So you're like, "Oh," yeah, like you get all stoked.
Like, oh, I haven't seen this. Like a 10-year-old toy just sitting in the back.
Oh, dude, I mean, that's the thing
That's
is
crazy.
he sells some new stuff, but like he's super into like Shogun Warrior and stuff like that, and like vintage stuff too. So
Nice.
there's just so much cool stuff. It's KA-POW Collectibles. Like if you look him up on Facebook, he posts pictures all the time, and it's bonkers. Like it blows my mind every time I go to Chicago. I always go by there, and I try to hit up Quake Collectibles too. Quake
Oh,
Collectibles
okay.
pretty dope.
Pretty fair prices, or
Yeah, I mean, it's some of them, like obviously there's some that's like it's rare figures, so I mean, the prices are up there, but at the same time they're in impeccable shape. And then like he literally has those like Tupperware like drawer things of like beaten up figures that are like $1 or $2, and he has like he has an R2D2 cooler that's literally filled with toys, and it's basically whatever you can fit in a bag is like $5. Or something like that. It was super cheap.
Custom
like I ended up
dream,
custom
fodder dream.
Oh, dude, it's so nice, so nice. Actually, that's where I got. I am currently in the process. This is oh god, where does foot go? It's a really early work in progress. I'm making a JD from Scrubs, so I got to do a bunch of painting. I sculpted up his hair, but
Jesus.
So that'll be JD from
Stampede
Scrubs
upstairs.
eventually. So, oh my god, I can hear that.
Oh, the banging?
Yeah. It's been bunked. Oh, there we go.
Jumanji.
Where is it? How do I turn these on? There we go. I can turn on these bad boys.
Holy.
It's my reading lamp.
My reading lamps.
Hello.
E.T.
You
got the
Hogan.
NWO one. Okay.
Nice.
Oh, no,
I got the one with the other. Oh, you got a NWO.
It's one of the rubber things from one of the Mattel figures.
Nice. That looks dope, man.
Yeah, I don't get the one they had on the Storm Collectibles one, but
yeah,
I had to get the NWO belt with it. So,
dude, I just found my Jakks Classic Superstars one, and like pieced him back together, and like this is a really cool figure. I feel bad saying this because I was a huge Hogan mark as a little kid. I just don't care about Hogan anymore.
Yeah, it's come and gone. His time is.
Yeah, but like,
well, I've come to the conclusion that Storm Collectibles, not all, but for the most part, they like to make the figures of people who may or may not have done real great things.
Fallen from grace a little bit.
Yeah.
Although I will say it is
Tyson is nice.
Mike Tyson. Oh man, I got that Spider-Man over there. Oh gosh,
that Tyson's nice. I'm glad I picked that up.
Right,
Tyson.
My goal was to buy like Migos and put like the Migo outfits on them, so like the Action Man, like just Tyson cruising around town.
They made a figure, the Mike Tyson Mysteries.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
It's like a Migo styled figure.
Yeah, they're super dope. Dude, that I will say the Jushin Thunder Liger figure is amazing.
Yeah.
Like yeah.
If I were more familiar, if I had some sort of connection, I would have been like all over it. But
I've seen him wrestle once in person, and like it was such a weird experience. But yeah, I've seen so many of his matches and stuff, and just it's like Kevin Owens or Kevin Steen or whichever you'd like to call him. It's like they came through Ring of Honor. Was here, and it was one of his farewell matches. It was him versus Tommaso Ciampa, and like it was a comedy match, like a straight up comedy match, and it was amazing. Like Steen worked as like a comedic. It was Kevin Steen's farewell match in Ring of Honor, so it was Tommaso Ciampa versus Kevin Steen. Yeah, buddy.
That's funny that it's a comedy match between two really serious wrestlers.
Oh, dude, Steen's comedy stuff was gold. Yeah. Like anytime Tommaso would like grapple with him, he'd like grab onto the rope and just go rah! Like calling her.
I can see it working though with those two because I feel like they know how to turn it off and be like, "This is
Dude.
the haha wrestling."
Yeah.
Whoa. No one likes that 3-pack. Mark, get out of here.
I got a good deal on it, so I like that.
Nice.
What's 3-pack?
Iron Man 3, I think.
Pepper pots.
Yeah, I just need the
Yeah. Oh, wait, I wish I could do the
Pepper out
voice
of
of
it.
Slimer, but
Well,
because I've
the
already
thing
got
with the
Mandarin.
Legends is, of course, nobody likes this 3-packs. They're just going to release those figures again anyway.
Yeah.
Singly.
In like a month.
Yeah.
Tim was
it's
at the show, too.
Hey, that's a real hard to find figure for like a month.
Whoa.
And now flood the stores.
Oh no.
I lost.
Oh,
Hold
but-
on, I lost my.
You paid
My
$180 for the Kingpin Build-A-Figure on the aftermarket? Well, guess what? We're just going to release the deluxe edition version for $30.
Yeah.
Yes, for sure. Just
You'll
like
be
the
in-
Venom.
Oh,
He'll
right
be
on,
in a
Tim.
black suit. But
Tim, I think that's where we met.
It is.
I'm
Yeah,
thinking.
that is coming.
I know it is.
Yeah.
Let's see.
So
Such-
now-
Yes,
now
yes, it
all
was
the people
Tim.
that have the white suit one can actually just have it be the Shadow King, and then have the black suit one be the Kingpin,
Yep. Yep.
or vice versa.
Man, I'm gonna put it out there. I'm a
I'll
big.
still buy one.
I'm a huge X-Men mark, and I love Shadow King, but I'm like, I'm not gonna mess up my white suited Kingpin for
Yeah.
a Shadow King.
Yeah,
Yeah. Well, now you can just buy the black suited one for $30.
Yeah, right. I still want to find that that Venom. I haven't seen it. Like a
It
couple
was
people,
just-
I know a bunch of people got it, but it was like a blip.
it
Like,
was
right
just
before all this started.
what you call it,
Fan channel?
fan channel. So
Yeah, no, but we
They're
didn't even get them in at the shop.
You want that black suit king?
not yet.
Yeah,
Yeah, might get
I
them.
mean, they could be
Yeah.
coming. I mean, who knows
Yeah.
what's going on with Diamond or Entertainment Earth or whoever. You know?
I feel like it's a lot the waiting game for everything
Mhm.
nowadays. Just because, especially with all the mail drop, like all that stuff.
I'm telling you right now, June. Get ready, because June is gonna hurt everyone. Oh my God, Mark! I used to have that
what is that? That's from Silverhawks.
Silverhawks.
Nice.
Oh God, that brings back memories. That is like nostalgia 101 right there, dude.
Yeah, I scored this at the swap. I forget who I got it from. I think Joe
Oh.
Johnson or something.
That is
Back
awesome.
before everybody like wanted Silverhawks, when I was kind of on a kick for them.
Yeah, I mean, I'd love to get a couple of them just because they were so nostalgic for me. Like, I'd love to get Bluegrass,
I got Copper Kid.
and I'd like to get the I can't remember what his name is, but the one villain. He's the green guy with the head you push and the blade spin.
Yep.
Sorry, Tim was saying sayonara. He had family over, so.
Later, Tim.
Sayonara.
But yeah, man, I'm surprised out of all the properties from the 80s that have come back. It just seems like of the bigger
Where's
ones.
Silverhawks?
Where's Silverhawks? Why has nobody touched that?
It would be a perfect.
I think
opportunity
someone
for
just has
movie.
to remember it and be able to financially back it up to make it.
I thought didn't they try to do something with that and it ended up dying? I thought it was a couple years
If they
back.
did, I never heard.
Yeah.
Yes, Mr. Minnie Bigglesworth.
Oh, yeah. Hello.
Yeah, these
Hello, little
dudes.
dinosaur. Oh man, you guys want to see something fun and goofy? So,
Gotta throw on my headband.
oh, nice. In one of the groups that I'm in, one of the challenges was make an avatar figure. So make a figure of yourself. And so I was looking around and I started Frankensteining stuff together, and I got this far.
Nice.
cool
That's pretty
stuff.
sweet.
It's on a KO Spider-Man Homecoming body, and I'm like, I
Nice.
just need a hoodie to put on him.
There you go. Well, you gotta get your guy, Mark, the Donald Logue. And then we got Tony. You got Tony's made by Dave. I just gotta find gotta be able to get an affordable Shaolin cowboy.
Yeah. Dude, I stand by. Just get the vinyl figure. I mean, the 1/6 one's amazing, but the vinyl figure's dope too.
Yeah, they have both up there. The difference is probably like $40 or $60. So I might just get the vinyl one.
Nice. Didn't I sell you one of those, Mark? Like back in the day?
I would not doubt it because I went on like a huge mission to buy these for a minute.
Hey man, they're play school dinosaurs. They're big and strong and tough.
Yeah.
Right? And they are.
I've still got that one.
This one?
Yeah. From when
getting...
I was, that's like, it's mine from when I was little.
Just flip the light on full strength.
I just keep hearing this.
I know, like a bomb.
Yeah, now like, sounds like the Dudley boys were making a run in here.
Come on, if you're gonna do
it.
You know, I blame this all on Ryan Long. He gave me a couple of those little caveman dudes, and now like I just got the dinosaurs and a bunch of them.
Way to go!
Yeah, someday that's awesome.
Let me see if I can fix the audio here.
I have that. Oh, what is it called? The spine back. What?
It's getting worse there, Brandon.
Yeah, wait a second. How's that?
Oh, see, I can't hear it.
Yeah, it's just like me and Cosmin, I guess, can hear it.
I think it's crazy, as soon as you put your headband on, it started.
Oh no!
What I not over?
Yeah, I'll take it off. Let's see. Oh, the
yes, wonderful.
How's that? Might have been too loud.
The one thing about this, like, look at this one. I only paid $3.99 for this dude.
Nice.
Wait, did you get the mini? Is that the mini one?
Oh shit!
I don't think you didn't get the keychain yet, did you, Cos?
No, because it's still saying like June for delivery.
Yeah. That's a crock.
And I'm like, I can wait.
Something is about to explode. Someone's dropping the nuke.
Crazy. Yeah. So I scored. I was glad that I scored the that.
Oh yeah, I got that too. Nice Vanguard one.
Yeah, sorry.
I've seen that a couple times. You see the pages are hidden everywhere again.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I haven't been out, but I keep seeing people buying them, and it's like, oh, cool. That's neat. It's hitting again.
What's old is new again.
Yeah. Well, this one was like on Uber clearance. I went and I picked up something during the week when I was still working over in St. Paul, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna look. Like, of course I'm gonna look. And I went back there, and I think this guy was like $8. Like, it was just like, okay. The last Matt Hardy figure that I bought was an R3. So,
oh jeez.
Yeah.
Which still is one of the best Matt Hardy figures.
Dude, they have so many figures. It's ridiculous.
You know, I'm really surprised at how like some of the wrestlers now with the new scan are so spot on.
And then there's others that are.
You're just kind of like, what?
Who is that?
I definitely want to get like Otis.
I like seeing Cash's Otis collection.
I want to get Otis and Tucky.
Otis, and the fake tag titles. That's
gotta get the Fiend. That's gonna be like a top 10 figure.
Oh yeah.
I was surprised they're not doing a 2-pack with Bray Wyatt.
Bray. I think that'll probably be some sort of exclusive. I'll lay money like the San Diego exclusive without having San Diego this year.
Yeah, it'll be like the playset. It'll be like the whole.
Yeah, the Firefly Funhouse.
That would be sweet.
I'd be down. It comes with all the puppets.
Yeah, that'd be sweet.
Especially the Vince.
Maybe you could move some little
puppet.
switches on the side and they'd move around or something.
Uh-oh.
Like Pee-wee's Playhouse.
I just lost his hologram.
Oh no.
Oh, there it is. Man, that went deep.
I like how it just comes with that boat too. I just have him sitting at the boat holding Vanguard.
Dude, I love that is.
So is he just broken now, right?
Yeah, he's straight up broken Matt Hardy.
What was the deal with it? Did Vince just didn't want to use the broken because
initially they were still in. Oh man, that's dope.
I thought they were in after they won the lawsuit or whatever.
Well, they were in the process of it when they first came in, so they couldn't say broken. That's why he was woken Matt Hardy, because Vince wanted to own whatever they were doing outright so that they didn't get in legal trouble.
Oh, okay.
And so that's why he started off as woken Matt Hardy as opposed to broken Matt Hardy.
Gotcha.
But yeah, man,
So-
I was still bummed we didn't get more of the Deleters of Worlds.
Yeah, that would have been a
Those were
good
pretty cool
tag
for what
team
they
right there.
were. Simple, cool looking
Grab
figs.
this was sweet.
So Matt is no longer, but is Jeff? Is he still
Jeff
with
Jeff still's
WWE?
under contract because of his time away because of legal issues and injuries.
They're gonna give him a big push. It seems like they're doing that story about him next week.
Yeah,
What?
Or they've been doing like a
they're
3-part series.
yeah, it's the shattered Jeff Hardy or something like that.
It was pretty deep last night. Did you
Mhm.
watch it last night?
Yeah,
They're gonna have
They,
him
like,
do
they
great
brought
promos.
it up. They were like, "Where Big Show's like, I can be your friend, but you got to help yourself."
yeah.
You know,
No,
Why is
it's-
the Big Show
about how he
back?
got arrested and whatnot.
because he has a show on Netflix, Brandon. And
Oh
you
yeah, I
gotta
forgot.
chill.
Yeah.
if he would just stop working as it's funny because within like one show he worked as like a face, a heel, a face again. He was good, bad, good, bad.
Oh god, yeah. Oh yeah, because I was like, the only thing I saw him do was the thing with McIntyre.
Yeah, dude, I cannot help but be so stoked that he's champ
Dude,
right now.
finally, dude, that was awesome. We thought Roman was gonna win, but crap, and then he just gets
Yeah, just
shit
pummeled.
canned. Yeah.
Oh, dude, Lesnar, man. Like, for those that don't know, we watch wrestling at my house sometimes, and Royal Rumble is like my favorite event of the year, because it's right around my birthday. So like, I always try and get some folks together, watch some wrestling in my basement, and yeah, this year we were like, oh my god, like Lesnar's gonna friggin' go all the way. We'll have to Brandon was there, like we
Yeah.
were legitimately like, oh god, this is it.
It
Like,
was
we're
like, why? What's
canceling
he
the
gonna do? We're trying
network.
to figure out like how's it gonna pay off? Like,
Yeah, and all of a sudden, yeah, Drew freaking kicks him over the rope, and we're just like, everybody was just like,
finally, all right, at least
what?
it's not
What?
him. Yeah.
Like, this is happening. And then Edge's return. I'm a huge Edge and Christian
Yeah.
mark, so I was like,
That was great.
like freaking out.
That just
But,
gave hope to a lot of other just because of how bad his neck was.
oh yeah, no,
That
I
is,
mean,
like, holy crap, like,
well, the funny thing was on the ENC Pod of Awesomeness, they
Yeah.
were like, I think it was Alan, either, I don't know, Christian, because Christian was talking about it. And it's like,
Yeah.
people ask him all the time, like, are you going to try and get cleared? Are you going to try and get cleared to come back? He's like, dude, I'm out because of concussions. Like, I'm
yeah,
not,
but,
you know, like,
Daniel Bryan was out of
yeah,
too. So
and you know, I think he's kind of accepted, like, no, that part's over. I'm in broadcast now, and you know, he still does acting and stuff too. So it's like, all right, cool. So,
and he'll make appearances.
oh, there we
and
go.
stuff.
Now I can hear the whistling.
See now, what's
now I
weird
don't
is
hear
now
it.
I don't hear it.
Yeah. Weird. But yeah, they or did you see like Corey Graves is teasing like, oh, might go try to find Dr. Maroon. Like,
Nice.
okay.
Nice.
As,
I
Corey
just have
Graves
too many
with-
toys, like with an arm's length of any direction, like a pile of toys.
well, what was it? They had that story of Drew told about Brock didn't understand, legitimately wasn't understanding why he was in 3-man band.
Yeah.
He was like, what are you doing with these guys? He's
Dude,
like, you're supposed to be a main eventer.
I actually went to grab a different figure,
Yeah.
and I reached too far.
That's the only one I want. That's the only Ghostbusters one I want.
This is probably in my figure of the year category.
Especially that belt. That belt looks
Yeah, the ectoplasm belt.
yeah.
That's sweet.
Put him
It's green and transparent. Like, the other day when you guys posted, like, post up a transparent figure, I'm like, now's my chance.
yeah.
Nice.
It's all been building to that. That's why you bought it.
Oh, dude, I
have
Blueberry, the transparent blue Pterodog over there. I got the green ectoplasm Ghostbusters over there.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm gonna move you to my lap because then I can move with you guys. Oh, look at this new angle. Here, we'll bring it back. We'll bring the crossover. We'll bring the crossover hard.
Oh, there we go. That's one of the rarer ones, isn't it?
Macho Mikey, yeah.
Oh, I picked those up. I like those turtles.
Because you didn't see too many of those. You always saw the Finn Balor-esque ones,
right?
And
Donnie,
Roddy Piper.
Donnie is Undertaker.
Oh, I always saw the Piper.
Oh, dude, I wanted to get the Piper because I have the Ghostbuster Mikey too.
Oh, nice.
And nice, cuz.
Ooh, that's sick.
I'm working on my lights. Next time, whenever that may be. I mean,
Nothing but a
just let me know.
banana party.
Oh, jeez. Bananas and pajamas.
Oh, there's more bananas up there
Dude,
too.
I want to do a bananas and pajamas. That's awesome, dude. That was a great show.
God, that was such a weird show. I loved it.
That was so good about it. It was just so like, why are these? They don't change. Like they just
Why are they
walk around a beach in pajamas. MTP.
Where did you get that critters fig? That's dope.
I got it from Jeremy Thurl. He ordered it from some guy.
Oh, nice. Yeah,
and he picked me up one.
Nice.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, the cap. No more beat up cap. That Mr. Wheeler. Right? Did you do the shield? Right?
No, I don't think I did that one.
No, that's just the regular one.
Oh, okay.
The funny thing is, I have the worthy cap up here, and I haven't customized mine because I keep selling the one that's mine.
Oh, okay.
So I actually swapped over to like the basic shield because I thought it was better proportions for them.
Oh, okay.
But it's kind of an awesome figure.
That one. That
crazy how
that might be
one
of my favorite legends.
What's that, Mark?
It's crazy how that figure was so hot when it first hit. Like the posse went nuts. Remember?
Oh,
this one. Oh, the cap.
The cap. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's that?
These are some of the greatest webbed up like accessories for a Spidey fig.
Yeah, those are nice.
The webs. That's actually my dark Hawkeye.
Have you been doing like the swapping the heads out for scroll heads? Like, oh, it's an invasion.
I actually put him on a couple of like the random supervillains for a little bit.
Nice.
You can see Doc Ock up there, which Brando, you have one of those.
Yeah.
But this still is one of the stupid, simple customs that I absolutely love.
I'll add a cigar to
straight up full Jonah.
That's sweet.
I love being able to have him just be like, rah, rah. And the funny thing is, so his newspaper,
Spider-Man.
Yeah,
his newspaper is an old wrestling flyer that I designed like 1,000,000 years ago, and I had like I found like a small stack of them from MAW. I'm like, oh my gosh, I could use this. That would be perfect. I'm working on.
Nice. I had that Bender back there.
See, there's my modest wrestling collection right now.
That's pretty good.
Nice.
The Goldberg. Was that the entrance rights one, or was that the newest Goldberg?
That's the one that came with the ring. I got it.
Oh,
Nice.
okay. And did you get the Ultimate Edition, Rhonda?
Yeah, that's the ultimate one. Yep, I got a.
I'm waiting for that to go on clearance. Like if I see it for like $15 or $10, I'll grab it. But
she gave me a belt for her. So
yeah,
man, she just crapped on so many people. It's so unfortunate.
Yeah, but I don't even know, like, because I think she doesn't understand that she needs to let people know, hey, this is a work before you do it. Yeah. Like if it really is a work, don't just use that as an excuse because you got called out. Like, just because you're an MMA fighter doesn't mean you're unbeatable. Like they saw you all get
clearly.
They saw her get ran out of the UFC because she got beat so many times. Like you don't put the fear of God into anybody anymore. Like.
So here's my question: isn't the other chick that's in WWE right now who Becky fought at WrestleMania?
Yeah, she's one of the Ronda's friends.
Isn't she the one that beat Ronda recently?
No, Becky beat Ronda. And then
no, but you're talking in the UFC, right?
Yeah, UFC. It was Holly Holmes was the one who beat her. Not
that's right.
Not Shayna Baszler is one of her like training partners and friends.
Yeah, the one of the 4 horsewomen.
But yeah, I don't get there you go, Adam Cole. Yeah, I just don't get the whole thing. Like, if it's a work, it's a work, but kind of let other people know. Like, unless this is all just a big thing to get her into return, and it's like she's gonna run through the women's division and get stopped by somebody. But
another surfer.
Nice. Did you get the Mole Man?
Nah.
Ooh, Splinter.
I mean,
this figure rules.
GameStop exclusive.
I had to get this Herbie.
Oh, dude, I nearly got that Herbie, and I don't even collect pop.
Yeah, but you don't get too many Herbie figures. So I mean, you gotta get them while you can.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Sometimes there's just such a lack of figures that when a figure comes out for a character, you have to get it.
Well, like the Mole Man.
Yeah. Like, I mean, he's had like 3 figures maybe?
I
Yeah,
mean, this
maybe.
I'm actually gonna put this with my scrolls because, like, why couldn't there be a big-headed scroll? You know what
Yeah.
I mean? They're shapeshifters,
Yeah.
so like he'll fit in with them.
Yeah, right.
Sometimes I don't know.
This guy. Hey yo,
I love me some Scott Hall.
it's the bad guy.
I always
You know,
wanted
I
him
went
to.
around and I got these white dooms, but I still see them all over the place now. So I could have probably.
Yeah, get the $1 million belt. That would work for him.
I always thought it would have been a fun gimmick. But,
I mean, that's why I'm
yeah.
like super stoked to get that Storm Collectibles Lobo when it comes out, because it's like we've literally gotten like 6 Lobo figures in like however many years that he's been around for.
Oh yeah,
You know,
he was jealous of your black mask too.
I'm still looking for that Imagine Next Lobo.
Yeah.
Oh, you can get them on Amazon for like $15 or $12 right now, Mark.
I'll probably just buy them.
Yeah, I need to get
I really just
a couple of the Imagine X Batmans.
fun thing, Tony.
Really,
guess what?
God, I love that.
Guess what, Tony? It got liked by McFarlane Toys.
Ooh, nice.
So they saw it.
Hopefully,
And doesn't mean it. Oh, Tony
They
froze.
need to make a
Good.
legit grifter
Buddy?
figure.
It got liked by McFarlane.
Yeah, the McFarlane Toys. Not his personal account.
Well,
But
yeah, still.
I'll dig it.
Liked it
Although the fun little thing that I love.
The earpiece, yeah, that's nice.
Oh, nice.
But yeah,
I don't know what I did with mine. I'm gonna have to look for it now because now I wanna
do that. I will say the neck joint. I basically had to create a new neck joint. So if you want some help, just let me know.
Okay.
It's a little tricky. I've just done it so many times with so many different toys that it's a thing of like, or repeat and repeat type thing, you know. I will say, for like just a random thing, my mom gave me a random. Oh no, it was for Easter. Gave me a set of these bad boys. I have not played with these in so long. Did any of you guys ever use those?
Oh, nice.
Where are they?
The Gundam markers. They're paint markers.
Okay.
Paint markers.
I never got into the Gundams.
No.
I got a little bit into them. This is what I used when I first
You guys
started
there?
customizing them.
Did I lose you?
Yeah, we're here. You're just frozen.
Oh,
Yeah, I'll take you out. And
I think
your
your signal's dying, Tony. Bye, Tony.
There we go.
Okay. Weird.
My guess is you're probably
surfing in your yard.
Yeah, he's doing a mannequin challenge.
I'm actually going to open my window a little bit.
Yeah, it's getting a little chilly out here for not having any sleeves on.
Yeah, but it was pretty nice all day today.
Well, the part that sucked is the temperature was perfect like all day, but the sun wasn't out, and now there's not a cloud in the sky, and the sun's going.
Oh,
Here we go, guys.
So
there we go. Oh, Brando, I think you'll get a kick out of this, man. There it is.
Oh, nice. Yeah. I love that.
Scored that
Got a
from
Macho Man.
bud.
No Macho Man one around here.
Nice.
was Brandon? Was anybody else trying to join in or anything?
I didn't get any notifications. Bro was supposed to be coming on. He said he'd check back later, but it seemed like normally I get a notification. I think it's like, hey, someone's trying to join. But
So since we're showing off kind of rando stuff, this.
Oh crap! Nice.
So I got this at FallCon,
Cookie,
and it still had the cookies inside. I cleaned it out, but no, it still has the mail away for the light. But the cool thing is, I found the light that you could mail away for, and it is in my son's room, and it is his nightlight right now.
Nice.
That's awesome.
But this is eventually it's gonna house all my Ninja Turtle accessories.
Nice.
But I haven't made it that far. It's sitting on my desk.
Dave, you probably remember. Do you remember back? Do you remember?
I think Chad's gonna join us here.
The like Hostess turtle pies that they had.
Yeah, man.
Green stuff inside of them.
The ooze cream pies. Yeah, man.
Those are gross though.
Dude, you know what? They're they were Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle vanilla pudding pies.
Yes.
It was neon green ooze frosting and ooze cream filling, which was it's literally if you get the Hostess vanilla vanilla pie that you can still get. It's the same exact thing. It tastes exactly the same. It's just not fluorescent green.
It's just not fluorescent green. I don't want it.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Not my vanilla cream pie.
That's right.
Not Matt. But do any of you follow Dinosaur Dracula? He's like a retro guy online. He'll literally go and buy like old food. Is that the Crocodile Hunter? Mark, we can only see his crotch.
Oh, who is that?
It looks like Gandhi.
It's
kind of.
It's just like some little dude. I bought like a bag of random figures thrifting one day, so they're just sitting over here. So I was like, I'm gonna mess around.
It looks like Safari Gandhi.
Right.
Totally, but he's not bald though.
Yeah, but he could have a wig on.
Oh, I thought he was wearing a hat.
Nope.
Tony,
you of all people here.
So he's got like a gray fro.
Nice. I will say,
who's that?
This dude hanging. Oh, that's from the old. That was from the Tech Deck guys that did the BMX figures.
Oh, okay.
There,
dude. This is one of those KO Mafex Spideys. I swapped on one of those. It was the 3-pack from Civil War heads, and it makes a really nice, just John Romita Spidey.
Nice.
Plus magnetic feet. Makes me happy.
Oh, wait, here. What is it? What did Grayson say? Let's see.
Dang right, Tony. Go green or go home. Oh,
yep.
That's right.
Oh, with the pie, yeah, I didn't see that somehow.
Just like the Ecto Cooler, man.
Oh, yeah. It's the same as some others.
That out of the shelves.
Rumor has it was supposed to come back this summer for the movie, but now they delayed the movie.
Yeah.
So
well, it better just be back, period.
It should be.
The funny thing is as well as it sold, you think that they would have kept it around.
Yeah. Even after Ghostbusters weren't like on TV anymore.
Yeah, I mean that stuff was on well into the 90s.
Yeah,
I'm just bummed that I could never find the cans of it. I only found like the 8-packs or whatever in the boxes.
Yeah, I still have like 3 cases of it still sitting on top of my refrigerator.
What?
For real?
Yeah.
I want one.
Stuff, man.
Yeah, you can take it. I wouldn't recommend drinking it, but
Twitter.
It's fine.
You can drink it.
Open it up, dump it in a glass. If there's not stuff floating in it, you're fine.
All right, that's fine.
Brandon, bring it by. We'll have a party and drink it out on the patio.
A couple cases, and then we all die.
I'll mix it with some tequila.
Yeah, mix it with alcohol. We'll mix it with alcohol, and the alcohol will kill the germs.
Alcohol will make it better.
That's right.
False. I tried that. It doesn't. It doesn't at all. One of my friends gave me like one of like the tall boys, the king.
Oh, nice.
And I was drinking and I'm like, I bet you this would be really good with rum.
Yeah.
And I poured some in. I'm like, no, it is not. Like it just makes it into like too sugary BS,
Yeah. You probably got to put like vodka or something or like something that doesn't have, because rum is normally is sweeter than.
Yeah. I'm trying to think.
Ain't nothing sweeter than me.
Except for Mark Hall's new haircut.
Yeah.
Beard cut.
Jeebus.
Yeah, right. Give me a second. I'll be out.
Oh, down.
Brandon's gone.
Man, I was all excited. I'm like, oh, I think that's what that is. And I looked behind it and I was like, oh, that's my deodorant? Never mind. Forgot I was getting ready up here the other day. Man, I'm trying to find. I had something. I'll be right. Oh, Tony. So you were talking about those carts, the little carts from Walgreens. You know what really works good for 112 figures? A WWF shopping cart.
I scored one of those little carts for like on clearance for like $2.25 or something.
Yeah.
Nice.
I now have 2 of them.
Yeah, I'd buy another one too. I mean, I didn't want to pay the $7 they were going for or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if you go to Walgreens right now, they probably got them for like $1.50.
Yeah, I thought
If you
bought
can
one
find
for
them.
like $2.25.
Yeah.
Like literally the day after Easter. But dude, that
What was
stuff
he
flies
quitter
out of
about?
Walgreens the next day, and it's just like
Oh.
it's fun. Pretty quick.
Quitter was in regards to not being willing to drink the
Oh yeah.
4-year-old.
Hey Kaz, where did you find your smallest? Where did you find your smallest Transformers?
It's a website called Knick Knack Toy Shack.
You just ordered them, huh?
And they
nice.
were like $6 a piece, and it was like $4.30 shipping for them. So
better than hunting around all day for them.
Yeah, I've looked so many different.
Delete. You gotta watch how you do the delete, but
yeah.
I think they're
I
going to
wonder
be
if anybody was going to be
kind
like,
of valuable because I mean, obviously, look at it. As soon as they hit the stores, they disappear. You know.
I just want to see one up close. Like, between Tony and Graham talking about them, I'm like, I just want.
They're tiny.
Tony, I mean, being able to like hold one, I guess, if that makes sense. Man, I wish I could go downstairs right now. The
it's even got the card back's got a.
That's awesome.
Barcode, and I think it's crazy that they're allowed to put the Hasbro logo on there. They're not made by Hasbro.
But it's probably part of the licensing deal.
Maybe because you license maybe the overall look.
There's a little door on the back that allows you to take them out and put them back in. And then I think like the arms and maybe the head are articulated, and that's about it. And when I say arms, I mean the shoulders.
Yeah, they kind of
up and down.
Yeah,
that's about it. But they make nice props
for sure. Like a Prime holding that.
You know those like big jar lamps that you can get? Like they're just big glass cylinders. So downstairs, I finished it the other day. Finally, I've been picking up like any minifig, anything like little PVC figures. Those like Titan figures, like the little like big head fig, any stuff like that. I've been putting them in a bag like for the last year and a half, and I just filled one up and it's next to my bed. And like it's so cool. Like I'll flip on the light and you just kind of look over and you're like, what am I looking at? There's a Danger Mouse in there. There's a Mega Man. There's an Army Man. There's all of the DuckTale figures because I'm like, that's it. I'll try and take a pick to toss. Oh, dude, I got a set for Ollie, and I was like, these are amazing. Like Scrooge McDuck is still up here. He's over on my shelf. Sometime I'll have to do I'll have to take a picture of the comic shelf over there because I have figures kind of lining all over there.
Wow. Echo.
Sorry, guys.
Echo.
We're adding people. I got a second. There's Jack.
Why do we have two Brandon?
Hi.
There we
What's
go.
going on, guys?
Yo.
I've been watching all of your cute little toys.
Oh yeah, Chad has a lot of old.
I saw the cute little Optimus Prime that Cosman had.
What about that one?
Which one?
Look on my screen.
What up, Chad?
What up? Oh shit! I mean, shit.
You gotta turn your phone.
Oh wait. Oh, that's what's. Oh, hang on a second.
Oh, that Doc Ock.
How's that? There.
I don't know why, but I'm getting an echo.
Oh my.
You're getting what?
Brandon, do you still have your second one up?
No.
Your second one up? What?
Oh, he had two accounts up.
Oh.
There we go.
Chad,
how long you guys been on for? Oh, an hour?
An hour, yeah.
Nice.
Crazy.
Chad, how's everybody enjoying that weather today?
Nice. Hey, Mark. Can you talk? Are you echoing too?
I'm fine.
Yeah, everybody is echoing except Chad.
Chad, do you have us on speaker?
What's that?
Do you have us on speaker?
Yes.
That's the echo.
Wait, so mine is echoing?
Yep. Well, everybody else is echoing because we can hear ourselves in your.
Oh, hang on. Okay.
Better?
How's that?
Yeah.
There's still a little bit, but it's not.
It's not like overpowering, but.
So what are you guys using for like a microphone then?
Your phone? Because they don't have it on speaker. I don't know if for some reason. Yeah, don't have it on speaker like a call, like you're doing a speaker call.
Gotcha. I don't have an earplug to do that.
Uh-oh.
I'm not as cool as you guys.
Yeah.
But I do have orange pop.
You should be able to just turn your speaker on.
And then I couldn't hear you though.
Oh,
No. Like you don't have it on speaker phone, right?
Well, it's just working.
Oh, okay. Cosme, you don't have headphones in, right?
No, I don't.
Okay.
Me neither.
Right,
so how come I'm echoing?
No, you're not echoing. All of us are echoing. It's coming through yours.
I'll be right back, guys.
Oh, gotcha. I learned something new today. And I have absolutely nothing to like share with you guys.
Way to go.
That's
Show your pulsars.
Show the pulsars.
Yeah.
Show you guys the pulsars. I actually today was the first time in like forever, damn it, that I bought something off of Amazon. Isn't that terrible?
Ooh.
I know. Cheap. All right, here's my pulsars.
Nice. I'm gonna leave real quick and see if I can.
I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure that I'm the only person. I've never seen any of these before, but I'm pretty sure I'm the only one that has a pulsar costume in the box.
Nice.
Yeah, never. Only you.
Except it's an extra small, so it's like a tease for me. So, but there's more sleeves on there than Cosman's shirt, that's for sure. You didn't need no sleeves today.
Nope. I don't ever get sleeves. I don't know what you're talking about.
Hey, so that small Optimus Prime that you had in the box, Tony?
Yeah.
Who made that and where can I get that?
So
yes.
These are made. They're called the world's. What is this thing?
I got some kits, yeah, but they're basically impossible to find.
Really?
It sounds like your phone doesn't have the noise canceling on it. That's what Graham was saying.
Anyways. You know what it is? It's because my damn voice is so deep.
No, because it's not you. It's on your phone.
Who's Nightwing?
That's Graham.
Oh, what's up, Graham? Let's see if I can do. What do I got in settings here? Hang on.
Oh yeah, you should have that one too, Mark. So the Optimus Prime, is made by a company. I don't know the company's name, but the line is called World's Smallest Toys. And I mean, you can find them at Target apparently, but I've never seen them at Target. And I just ordered mine off of a website called Knick Knack Toy Shack, and I got them. I got that, and I got the Green Ranger.
Yeah.
I got them each for like $6 a piece, and then it was like $4.30 for shipping. So,
okay, those scare me because I'd probably collect something like that.
The good thing about it is there's not a bunch of them,
and it's little real estate too. That's what I like.
Yeah, I mean,
tiny real estate.
You know, so we got Optimus, Starscream, and Bumblebee.
So the video on your phone, but you're watching it on a laptop, is what it sounds like to me. Someone says.
Who, me?
Yes.
What? I'm not on the laptop at all.
Oh well, somehow it's all.
Laptop's right there. I'm on my phone, yo.
All right, try it now.
Well, I'll try and figure out. I'll try and maybe hook up some mics and I'll jump back in because it's annoying you guys.
Jump
Well, I'll
up,
just remove you
jump
from the
back in.
stream, and then you'll still be on. All you gotta do is get back on.
All right.
So
All
we'll
right. I'll
have
come
you
back in a minute.
All right.
Yeah, it just sounded like his noise canceling
Well, yeah, it might be a different
thing on his phone wasn't working.
Maybe. I just, it said someone suggested to shut off all the other stuff. So.
No.
Well,
Whatever.
I know it just was annoying.
Whatever.
It was like this.
He'll be back. No big deal. He's got it figured out.
Jesus.
What is that? Oh God.
Punisher.
The Punisher.
Man, I
Needs
used to
new
have
batteries.
I used to have the Venom one. God, I can't remember what it used to say. Some crazy stuff. That's what I remember. It's like eat your soul or something like that. I don't remember what it said, but it said some crazy stuff.
We're gonna eat you. It did say like something like we're gonna eat you or something.
Yeah. Dave would know, I'm sure. I'm sure he probably has a working one.
Yeah, it probably does. Who's that?
I think it's a visionary or something.
Oh yeah, it looks like a visionary, yeah.
But like the front part's gone.
We can get it.
Yeah. Whoa, what are you doing?
Trying to get it to bigger just so Mark can hold it.
Oh.
You sick man.
Yeah.
Is that the old Superpowers Joker? Yeah.
Dude, I love the old classics, you know.
Totally. So I mean, it's what we all started with, man. Like some crazy stuff. Was that a Cylon?
Yeah.
Nice.
You know, I'm never gonna get this out of the bag.
We got so much stuff just sitting here. Like we got this guy.
Oh, this dude's arms floating around here somewhere.
Got this guy.
Nice.
Spider.
Without the head. Oh yeah. Okay. Without the mask on.
These guys got the.
Let's see here.
Oh, I got one here, Brandon, that I know you'll like.
Let's see. Ooh, which one is that? Is that the 52 one or?
That's the Club Infinite Earths
Signature series thing.
The signature series one. Okay.
But mine's the variant. Mine has the scar.
Oh, okay. I've never seen that one with the scar.
Yeah.
Half gun Punisher.
Oh, nice.
Let me just see what's going on here.
Let's see. Oh no, Splinter and Orko. No. Jesus.
El Vico says it likes the nostalgia, but does not like the lack of function. So makes sense. I mean, I like it when they're more articulate, but
Dude, whatever he's got, like saluting action.
I got all of these pieces here for the new Abomination. Did I need to find the rest of the pieces for? Hopefully. What else do I got over here? Oh, yeah. Let's see. My favorite figure from the Masters of the Universe 2000X series.
ooh, the Bumblebee guy.
Buzz Off, yeah.
Buzz off.
Love this dude.
Okay, Wheeler is back.
Yo.
Showing off some buzz.
That whole line was so cool.
Oh, this one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, this is my favorite from that line and the original line.
Buzz off?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What else do I got over here? Pull that one out. That'd be a nice little chocolate. Oh, God. Just go in there.
Are we questing for unique things right now, or what's?
I'm
They're
just,
requesting.
I just got a tub of toys that I was pulling them out.
Nice.
Let's see.
These are like all my little superpower and thrift store finds, and I had some silver hawks mixed in with them.
Nice.
God.
And then Chad graced us with his presence.
I was there for that, and then did he hang up?
Yeah.
Well, we figured out the echo might just be his phone. Something's going on with his phone, so he's gonna try to log on the laptop.
Right on.
Oh, you got
There we go.
dude.
We got Dawn Fisher's up in here. That's who it was. I was like, who is that? Couldn't figure out.
El Vico.
Oh, you got the what's his face? Keanu Reeves.
Keanu Reeves.
Yeah.
Whoa. Nice. What is that?
That is one of the 52 Toys, I think is the company.
Right.
It's Astrobot. Apollo. That's this one. The other one is Argus.
Nice.
But this was like one of the exclusive versions. It's weathered and everything like that.
Nice.
And it was,
OG right there.
I think they did 500 of them. Or something like that. I don't know.
Nice. My computer
They
keeps
didn't go all out like
Doom
that.
Slayer.
Does he have a name? The Doom main character.
Yeah, Doom Guy. That's his name.
Oh, that's all.
I don't believe you.
His name is not Doom Guy.
Doom guy.
Please, it's Doom Guy.
Doom Guy.
It's subtle. Oh man, now I'm gonna go grab some.
You know who has custom figures? Mr. Wheeler.
What?
It was just Sean was asking who has custom figures.
Oh, this guy. What do you want to see? Do you want to see wrestling customs, Marvel customs, 1/6 customs? What do you want to see?
Here's
Come on.
the good old Dave Wheeler made a. He's even got his 1/6 scale Groot Hot Toys figure too.
That's awesome.
Nice.
I'm waiting for him to say
Show
something.
us what you've got.
Yeah. Look at, I'm tethered. Oh no.
Here we go.
It's not right. I don't have sleeves normally.
Yeah.
Mecha Gojira.
That's the bank too.
Nice.
The funny thing is, originally I bought like 4 of these, and I put Kaiser helmets on them, and they were robotic Hatosaurus Rexes that I had for a photo thing that I did, and then I found out that these figures, like these banks, like at the time were going for like $125, so I took the helmet off and sold them, except for one.
Well, there you go.
And
it's probably going for more than $125 now.
Yeah. Well, the funny thing is, they're all over the place. I actually just got one from a dude on Posse that I was super stoked about because it was in better shape than mine, and it's currently sitting in a bin in the garage. Which I think, and I got to okay this by the admins. Which, hey guys, I'd like to do a live sale from my garage. On the Posse, because I have bins and bins and bins of stuff. I kind of did a small one of just kind of going through stuff was that last weekend?
Yeah.
And I kind of want to just go through and just be like, hey, who wants what?
Might as well. I mean, I don't see an issue with now that especially since we can't have swaps right now.
Jason used to do live sales. You remember that when the Posse first started?
Vaguely. I mean, I remember a couple when he was selling. Was that when he was selling all the Lances or not Lance? Yeah.
It'd be like a Friday night or something, and he'd put a bunch of stuff up with prices on it.
Yeah, I was thinking of basically doing that. From the garage. Dude, I want to get one of those so bad. It's so cool looking. And I was not sold on it at first, and then it just. I know I got a couple people looking for me that go out a little bit more frequently than I do.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like it's just really cool looking.
Black Widow. You like that version of Black Widow?
Oh, dude, that's my heart. That is 90s-rific, and as we talked about at the very beginning, I gushed over this figure when I got it this week. Matt Lind came across it for me. This was one of my favorite characters from where, like back in the trading card days, like Marvel trading cards.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I remember, like, I loved the New Warriors, and I didn't know too much about them. And like when I was really little, and I remember I had a Rage card, and I thought he was the coolest looking figure or coolest looking character because I'm like, he's a luchador that's like badass biker dude. So that's why he was, and so that's why he was rocking the.
Pulled his mask off. That was kind of creepy.
Oh, dude, yeah, it's like
Oh,
it's
yeah,
just
that
a
was really
rubber
weird.
mask. It's perfect.
What is
But,
that? Is that the Mandalorian?
Yeah, it's the heavy Mando
Heavy.
card.
Okay.
But like, look at that. Tell me that's not cool.
Oh,
Oh
yeah.
my goodness. Do any of you follow Fan HQ on Facebook? They do really cool style of live sales. Yes. They do some really cool stuff. I don't have that technology. I have my phone and Wi-Fi. So,
who's gonna win?
Hey man, you're gonna challenge the champ.
Hold on while I take my mask off real quick, and we'll see what you have to say then.
I will say though,
about the mask on.
this figure is amazing.
Is that a newer one?
Yeah, it's the new one.
Oh, okay.
But it's straight up Ed McGuinness, like from his Captain Marvel run.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Freaking gold. Look at how shiny he is. They did like a metallic
so
blue.
weird. I mean, like,
Oh god.
You think they're just going to make a Genesis out of that eventually? Anyway.
Oh, probably.
What else?
Want to see a magic
trick?
Get out of my head.
You guys should have like did a handoff like that.
Yeah.
Oh, that would have been cool.
Fine, Tony. Let's play this game.
Ooh.
Oh, where is it? Puck versus Puck.
Damn it! A bunch of stuff fell when I did that.
To prepare the issues of a toy collector, trying to get everything out to display it just right.
Dang it.
There we go. We got. Sorry, that was me. Oh, no, it's fine. I was just making sure. It's supposed to make a noise when a new person comes into the waiting room.
For the longest time, actually, C Camp, the ones that I sold you, those Play School dinosaur cavemen.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I made those into pucks.
Oh, right on.
Oh,
yeah.
nice.
Like back in the day. So check this out. Actually, here we'll take a roll over. Hey, we're getting closer. So I love Alpha Flight. So I got all Alpha Flight there.
Oh,
but
that.
You'll see a little growth there. Stan the Man. Got Herc drinking. Which, by the by, if you want a perfect 1/12 scale beer mug, like frosty beer mug, you can get, it's a Moe's Bar set of Kid Robot, like Simpsons vinyl, and every single one of them comes with them. Comes with one.
Oh.
I didn't need that many because Herc's the only drunk that I have on my shelf.
Nice.
I can see Ben Grimm kicking a beer back.
Yeah, the problem is his hands are too big. But then, like, down here, this is my catch-all. But
there we go. I think I found the issue.
I have the weird thing is I realized I have so many Alfreds in my display.
Too many
like
Alfreds.
4 Alfred figures in my display. But I got my monster turtles. Actually, who was asking about custom figures? Because one of my favorites.
One of your favorite.
This, in that case, what is your favorite custom? This is one of them. I don't have all of them up here, but this is my repainted Monster Donnie. I am a huge like classic horror fan, and one thing that I did, and the batteries aren't in it, but I actually wired LEDs to his back, so he lights up when I have batteries in him.
Nice.
But
I'm gonna try I might leave my headphones there messing up.
When it's night, he lights.
So I repainted him head to toe. I'm going to knock over so many of my figures. I have all like the monster turtles in my display, and they are horribly balanced. Oh man, check that out! I got like Sean Hunter hair going on. Yeah, I need a haircut. All right. Let's see. Like one of the randos that I found when I was cleaning. What is the story, Wishbone?
Mm-hmm.
Where is it? There he is. This guy. This guy was a figure I wanted so badly as a little kid.
Oh, sweet.
Marvel superheroes.
Yeah.
Which always struck me funny because it's like, okay, cool. You took the time to give us Tony Stark underneath. Great. Okay, cool. And it's like you take off the gauntlets, he's got the like proto suit, underneath.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But you take off that chest armor, and it's like, oh baby, like, hold on, it's coming, Don't you worry, because you guys want to see what's under there?
Dun dun dun.
Oh god, it won't
I was
come
looking at getting one of those today, Cosmin, or maybe it was yesterday. I was like, ooh, I haven't seen it anywhere yet, except online.
That one's super dope.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
The Gundam.
What the hell, Toy Biz? And also note where his heart is, where the arc reactor is supposed to be.
Yep.
Also, longest neck ever.
That is a long neck.
Would you call it a bottleneck? Because he's an alcoholic. Sorry. That went dark.
It did. That went real dark real fast.
But yeah, man, like this line, the silver carded Toy Biz superheroes, like the Marvel superheroes line, still one of my all-time favorites. And Secret Wars ekes it out that much, just because I love Secret Wars. I had more of these guys growing up, but Secret Wars to me just has this.
Sucked.
Hmm?
When I would have had all that stuff, but being at that age, like I just wasn't collecting toys then.
Yeah.
Because it like that. What do you say? That was probably in about 83 or 84, 82 maybe.
Oh, from Secret Wars?
Yeah.
See, the weird thing is all of our secret, like my brother's in my Secret Wars. My brother's 5 years older than me, and like apparently most of our Secret Wars figures came from an auto dealership that was up the road from my folks' house.
Yeah.
That apparently just had like a bin of them that was like $5 or something.
Yeah.
And it was attached. It was attached to a mall, and they had it as kind of like, hey, come over, check it out. So apparently that's where we got a bunch of the Secret Wars guys, and like probably 89 or something.
So
I leave ticket Sundays for everyone, and you all have switched square spots.
Yep. That's what you get. Yeah.
Come on your delivery.
So I'm almost wondering if back in the day when the superpower stuff came out, if they weren't used in a promotional fashion, because I distinctively remember when I was young, like 5, 6 years old, something like that. My grandpa he was the general manager of bowling alley in South St. Paul. It was called Wells Fargo Lanes at the time, and then it was changed to Wells. And then it sold. It was Maddie's, and now I don't know what it's called. But he used to have like a room.
Oh, nice.
These are the Gentle Giant ones from San Diego.
Nice.
Like 6-7 years ago. But it's kind of mini.
Yeah, a little bigger. And I remember distinctively that in this one like closet that they had, he had like 4 or 5, not cases, but like giant boxes filled with superpowers.
Nice.
And needless to say, that's how I ended up getting all my original superpowers, was from that. But like, I guess my grandpa's passed since then, so I mean I can't ask him, but I'd be curious as to wondering why, he had 4 enormous cases of superpowers. Like, why did you have them? Were they promotional or what? Or
I'm wondering if it was part of like a merchandising deal, because there used to be a place in Uptown called Sister Fun. That had just the weirdest stuff. Like it had just kitschy stuff. It was probably like 2002, 2003. It was around. Just had some cool vintage stuff, and they had like you went in and it was drawers all along all three of the walls, and you could open them up. None of them were labeled, and it all had random stuff in it. And one of them had Superpowers Wonder Woman figures in plastic bags, like sealed plastic bags. Just Wonder Woman. And I asked, I was like, where did these come from? Like, what are these from? Because I knew they were Superpowers. And I was like, these are vintage action figures, and they're all sealed. Like, where do these come from? And they said apparently it was from a merchandising deal, because it was a Kenner. Just was like trying to get it into like every nook and cranny that they could. So they would literally go, here's a case, here's a case, here's a case. But it would be either like the small cards or it would be like the bagged stuff. At least, and this is what the lady was telling me, and I'm like, that's freaking awesome. Like that was really fascinating to me as a little, like not a little kid, but
yeah,
you know, I was in high school. But
these were definitely the carded ones,
mm-hmm.
And I mean, like he had them all because I remember having Green Lantern and Flash and Brainiac.
Well, hey guys, I'm gonna dip out.
All right, man.
Bye.
All right.
All right.
Talk to you later, man.
Bye, boss.
Bye.
And but yeah, I mean, like they had everything. It was crazy. They had Flash, Batman, because I think because I had the Batman and Robin because I had the Batmobile, the blue and black one with the yellow eyes or whatever. And then one day, for whatever reason, I was always at the bowling alley. I pretty much grew up there, and for whatever reason, I ended up following my grandpa into the closet. I was like, "What?"
Oh,
And
so many toys.
I remember, like, you know, getting all those, and it was awesome. But yeah, it's crazy to think, you know, like that they would just. Kenner was like, let's send 4 big cases to a bowling alley.
Maybe it was prizes for like a claw machine or something.
Maybe, yeah. I mean, yeah. It's crazy. I mean, maybe they did like a birthday package thing or something.
Yeah, I don't know.
You know, maybe a superhero birthday package. I don't know. Crazy
stuff. I gotta put some love out. Something that I did get this week. There's a company called Threadheads. They do these awesome like wrestling shirts and stuff like that.
Sure.
So I gotta be really careful getting this out because I'm predicting the future now because I had to get a shirt for this because it's just plain black gear. Finn.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
But
you get the 2-pack to get the 2 sweet?
No, it's one of the Undisputed Era hands. They put them out.
Okay.
They put them out with them too.
Nice.
You can't. Because I also put one on Stan Lee for a little bit.
Oh, okay.
Nice. It works out okay. It's a little big.
So what you're saying is you think they're going to bring that over?
I don't think they're going to bring Bullet Club over. I just was such a huge mark for Prince Devitt, and I was saying because he has the NXT UK Championship that he's going up against Walter.
Oh, gotcha.
But like, look at the quality of that print.
Yeah,
and they did the little
it like it was made from Mattel or whatever.
Oh, dude, yeah, like I gotta put. Oh god, I gotta put him back in my display.
They would do more of that stuff instead of like
the rubber shirts,
rubber gear. You know,
I kind of would want to get a posse shirt like that, like the Bullet Club, but I don't know how it goes with. How much until they get on the radar? How much can you sell before they're like, hey?
Oh,
because people do those bootlegs all the time.
New Japan like sued the shit out of people. Like that's why all of those kind of dried up. I am working on making Pro Wrestling Midget shirt for Swoggle. I custom made that shirt.
Oh, nice.
So, and the fun thing is, check it out, Tony Cosman action.
Oh no! Oh no! Cosman's gone dark on us.
Uh-oh.
No, I'm here. I'm here.
I know.
But it's just dark out.
Fun fact: Swoggle's right over in Wisconsin, which is rad.
Nice. Yeah, he's in Appleton.
Yeah, he's a heck of cool dude. But But one of my friends gave me as a joke because one of his shirts on Pro Wrestling Tees is Pro Wrestling Midget. And they gave me one of those shirts.
Nice.
So I wear it every once in a while to a show, and people are like, "That's insensitive," and I'm like, "It's a joke. I'm gigantic."
Yeah. Not that to the guy who's pushing the shirt.
Yeah. Oh my god. Oh no, my Heath's shoulder joint is frozen.
So I got to ask you, Dave. I'm like I said, I'm starting to get back into this, so I feel kind of like a noob again. But who all was originally in the Bullet Club?
Oh, Bullet Club,
because that was Japan, New Japan.
Yeah,
right?
New Japan. It was Devitt, like Prince Devitt, Luke Gallows, Carl Anderson. God, why am I?
Tonga?
Yeah, no, Tonga. I thought was like technically second gen.
When, like, was he like there when AJ?
I'm losing.
What?
Losing you guys.
Whenever they'd have the main guy go out.
I was losing you guys.
And he come in, and then Devitt went out. No, AJ took Devitt out.
And technically AJ was never the leader.
Oh,
but okay, so it was Devitt, Anderson. Yeah, hold on. This is dumb. Why can't I just pull up a friggin' roster? This is frustrating. Yeah, it was Anderson, Tomatonga. I guess Tomatonga was in.
Was he the first one? Oh, okay.
Why is this not pulling up? I'm just totally blanking. I know it was those three. Kenny Omega joined later on.
Yeah. The Young Bucks, right?
Bucks were in it later. They came in after the fact. Why am I blanking on this? This is super frustrating. But yeah, it was those guys. I think Tomatongo came in pretty early. Put me on the spot.
I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. Actually, there's a really cool YouTube like history of the Bullet Club that's really, really nice and comprehensive. I sent it to a couple of my buddies when they were like, "What's the Bullet Club?" And I'm like, "This is what a Bullet Club is." Okay, so original members: Prince Devitt, Bad Luck Fale, Tomatonga, Carl Anderson were the originals.
Oh, okay.
And then next after that, El Terrible, Rey Bucanero, El Commandant, then Matt, Nick Jackson, and Doc Gallows, or Luke Gallows. Then AJ Styles came in, took leadership. Yujiro Takahashi came in at that time. Then Omega. Then Cody Hall, Scott Hall's son.
Oh, yeah, he was in
Chase Owens came in. Tongaloa. Adam Cole was in Bullet Club? I don't remember him in Bullet Club. But apparently Cole and... Oh, that was Ring of Honor. During the Ring of Honor, I think. Hangman Page, Bone Soldier, then Cody, Frankie Kazarian, Mighty Skrull, Taji Ishimori, Gato, Jado, Jay White, Robbie Eagles, El Phantasmo, and Kenta.
A lot of people.
What was it?
Yeah.
Shoot, there was a person that you had named, and I was like going to say something about him, and I can't remember.
I don't know. And man, I will say, like...
Cody Hall.
Yeah.
Whatever happened, like, he was getting such a big kind of push.
And then nothing.
Yeah.
I feel like he just kind of...
Smooth as dead, or...
I don't want to say fizzled, but like I feel like they pushed him and he was like hot, and then they just like I don't know if they lost faith or what, but I feel like maybe he got injured. I don't know. Something happened where all of a sudden it was like yank the brakes. Oh, I'm losing you, Brandon.
I feel like he... Can you hear me now?
There we go.
Yeah, it seems like he has the tools he needs to get there. I mean, you can see he has the size. of his dad, but he needs to get the ring working.
Yeah. Oh, he did. He got injured.
Okay.
He submitted Ruki Kawato in a single match. Hall was injured later that month at Invasion Attack 2016 and remained sidelined. Then he went to Pro Wrestling Noah, and now he's in DDT Pro, apparently.
Oh, okay.
So he's a beefy fella. Like, it's weird because it's like I kind of wish he'd grow out his hair or whatnot because I think he'd look a lot like his dad.
Yeah.
But
Be the Scott Hall 2.0.
Ayo.
Man, I remember every single time, like we'd get like an automated teller call, and it would be like, "Would you like to take a 5-minute survey?" And I go, "Survey says," and then they'd like hang up on me, and I'd be like, "What? What'd I do?"
No.
Yeah, I was such a dork for that stuff. Somewhere in this display over here, I have my Toy Biz Scott Hall Outsiders 2-pack that they literally gave. He has hands like this, he has hands like this, so that he can crucifix powerbomb people, the Razor's Edge or whatever they wanted to call it.
Oh, nice.
But they articulated the middle 2 fingers.
Oh,
so
nice.
I can do the Wolfpack sign, and I'm like, it still geeks me out because I have both. I have the black and white Scott Hall, and I have the Wolfpack Scott Hall. And I remember the Wolfpack or the Outsiders 2-pack. It was him and Nash, and they came with a door that had a sound button on it, and you could, because it was made so Scott Hall and Kevin Nash could both go clang, clang, and had a button, and it could be like, was like the sound that it made. The batteries in that stupid door lasted so friggin' long, and it got like tossed into like my bag of wrestling accessories growing up.
Oh no!
And like I remember like packing for college, and I like all of a sudden it was like, oh, like what the hell?
I'm haunted.
I'm like 8 years after the fact of buying it, and it's still making noise in my thing. And like I lay you money, it is somewhere in a tub downstairs, and I should totally
go downstairs and knock a thing like.
Well, and it was always funny because like it was weird. It was so odd because of the way that it like the sound faded, because like when I first got it, it was all it was very uniform, and then towards the end it was just like just a random grunt. It's like oh my god, what was that? good gravy.
Good stuff.
But yeah, man, no, it's weird. I'm trying to like grasp for stuff, and it's like, hey, everything's so moving.
We'll wrap it up. It's almost 2 hours.
Yeah,
we're definitely going. I want to try to do one next Thursday again.
Right on, just holler. I'll be around.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
I ain't going anywhere.
See you guys. All right, that's how we'll end.
Right.
Posse out.